Hello and welcome on Thomas Geiger Car. Today with the Skoda Superb. After half of the life cycle, the flagship model of the Volkswagen sister brand received a major update and upgrade. If you want to know what's new on that vehicle that will join the market later that summer, join me on my walk around and I'll tell you more about it. The Superb will start with 3 petrol engines and, for the markets where it's still necessary, 3 diesel engines as well, ranging from a 120 horsepower 1.6 liter TDI up to a 2 liter turbocharged TFSI engine with 272 horsepower. But even if some of these engines are new, the most interesting and the newest engine derivative is the first ever plug-in hybrid at Skoda. Named with the sub-brand iV, similar to Volkswagen's ID or Mercedes EQ, this car combines a 1.4 liter 4-cylinder engine with 156 horsepower and an electric motor of 85 kilowatts, 115 horsepower, and a battery of about 13 kilowatt hours, giving the car an electric range of more than 50 kilometers, so suitable, for example, for China. In the interior, it's mainly the infotainment that has been upgraded. We have a few new driver assistance systems and a few new materials, giving the Superb an even more luxurious look. But the main thing is the bigger screen. 9.2 inch, almost as big as an iPad, at least the mini one. And it is not only bigger and brighter than before, it is also more variable, because for the first time ever you have an own app store and you can add different apps even on the go. So you just push the button and you download new functions, making the car up to date even after you bought it. It has not changed with the facelift, but it still impresses me. The space on the rear seat. Usually I like to sit in the front behind the steering wheel, but in a car like the Superb, as tempting as the engines might be, the best seat in the house is in the second row. There is no other car in this segment offering as much space for the rear seat occupants as the Superb does. And you don't have to have the long wheelbase version like it is offered in China, for example, for Audi A4 or BMW 3 Series. No, the standard version of the Superb alone gives you legroom as much as you can want. So if this journey goes for hours and hours, I'm happy on the back seat. On the first glimpse, the design changes might look very small and simple, but they have a big effect, because Skoda has mostly changed the lights. New LED rear lights and, for the first time ever, LED matrix beam at the front, at least as an option. A system that adjusts the light to the traffic situation, to the weather conditions, and give you the perfect view in the night. We also have more chrome around the car to give the vehicle a more upscale look. It is the flagship model and everybody should see. While the design changes at the station wagon and the sedan has only been pretty small, there is one more design derivative joining the family and giving the car a brand new taste. For the first time ever, the Superb is also offered as a Scout with a kind of SUV and adventurous appearance. We have more ground clearance, we have rugged bumpers, and we have even some plastic along the fenders to save the car from scratches. Not really an SUV. If you want an SUV, you have to go for Kodiaq, Karoq or Kamiq, but at least a bit of an SUV style also for the flagship model. Thanks for joining me on that first walk around with the new Skoda Superb, a car that is still amongst the benchmark vehicles in its segment, somewhere between the budget and volume brands on the one hand and the premium brands on the other side. It offers more space than any other competitor. It offers lots of simply clever details. It offers an upscale look with the new chrome design, a nice niche derivative with the Scout version, and a promising range of engines with up to 272 horsepower, also something going towards premium. And it has the new plug-in hybrid version, making it fit for the future. So I can't wait to see that car on the road and to get behind the wheel for a first test drive. If you can't wait as well, stay tuned and I'll tell you more about it. Thank you, 谢谢, 再见, and bye bye.